Watch this video if you want to get your ex back, because unlike all of the other coaches that tell you, hey, go no contact or go bullshit of radio silence, I'm gonna give you real tips so you can get your ex back. My name is Ben, and in this video I'm going to answer the common question: will time make your ex forget you or miss you? Now, if you want to get your ex back, listen to this very carefully. You see this guy, Tony Robbins? I'm a certified coach by Tony Robbins and Chloe Madonna Center, and I've coached more than 1,000 guys through my programs so they can stop the divorce and get their ex back. And now here I'm going to show you the real answers so you can get your ex back as well. First thing, if you're in no contact, you have to stop. Let me tell you what are the problems with that. It's very common. They give you advice and they say, hey, you should go radio silence, you should go no contact. So hopefully your ex one day miss you and come. Look, the problem with going no contact is that you're telling your ex that, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm afraid you reject me, and I just don't know how to make this work. So I'm gonna comply and I'm gonna go back and I'm going to hide maybe one day this work. She knows you. She knows what you want, she knows what you like. And it's such a turn-off to hide and wait for her to do something. That's passive. No contact is a passive behavior and it kills all of the remainings of the attraction. So if you want to get your ex back, you should really consider breaking no contact. And I tell this because I know everything you watch on YouTube, they say, oh, just go no contact, give her space, go radio silence. Radio silence is absolutely nuts. There are very specific situations that you gotta do it, and it's not for 30 days or 60 days. I will talk to you about them later in other videos. But if you want to get your ex back, you should not go on no contact. Now, here are 6 things that determine if your ex is going to miss you or forget about you. Number 1, was she financially dependent on you or not? It's really important. I learned this when I was coaching guys. Through all of these programs, when I talk to guys, I see most cases that women come back is there are times that they're married and they're going through divorce and the woman is financially dependent on the guy. That's the number 1 most important thing. If she is financially dependent on you, she is going to come back. Because this is now, look, I know you might not like to hear it, but this is very transactional. This is like supply and demand. So if she needs you for money, she comes again. I've seen some crazy divorce cases that she really hated the dude. She went away, then she ran out of cash, the alimony and child support wasn't enough, then she decided to come back. Sometimes it takes 3 months, sometimes 6 months until she runs out of cash. So money is the first thing. Second thing that determines if she's going to miss you or forget you is, how was your relationship? Because relationships are different. Maybe you had a great relationship, maybe you had a terrible relationship. The better the relationship, the more she's going to miss you. Sometimes some relationships tend to hell for years, and couples are afraid of breaking up, so they fight with each other. It becomes like a terror of codependency and anxiety and fear and fights and resentment. And those relationships, if you break up, if you're going through a breakup after that relationship, the chances that your ex misses you is not very high. But if your relationship was good and just had a few problems, and now you break up, of course your ex is going to miss you. The other thing that is important and determines is that what type of person your ex is. Some people have addictive personality. Some women, they just are codependent. She will have a hard time being without you. Some women are stronger. She can just go away and do what she wants. She doesn't even consider coming back because she doesn't need you. Now, it really depends on what kind of person she is. Maybe she's stubborn, maybe she holds grudge, maybe she holds resentment, maybe she just doesn't want to be with you even if she loses as well. Sometimes some girls say, hey, you know what? Fuck that guy. I don't want to be with him. I don't care. I'm going through all of these terror of detachments, but I just don't want to be with him. Or she might be a really cool, forgiving person, and after some time she forget about what happened and she forgive you, and maybe she forgive herself for what happened and say, you know what, we had a great relationship, I'm gonna go back. It really depends on the type of person she is as well. After that, how did you guys break up? Did you break up with fight? Did you break up saying really nasty things to each other? Or did you break up peacefully? It really matters, because last thing that you did is the thing that she's going to remember the most. So how did you guys break up also determines if she's going to miss you or forget you as well. Sometimes breakups take time. You say, hey, you know what, this is not gonna work. Let's be civil about it and gracefully break up. Let's hug each other, let's be there for each other, to make sure this separation is as painless as possible. And if you do break up like that, then it will be very difficult for her not to think about you. I mean, look at yourself. Look how much you miss your ex. She's probably the same if your breakup was peaceful and harmonious. Number 5, what did you do after breakup? Did you fight? Did you act very needy? Did you send those bad messages? How did you act after breakup? Already like, hey, okay, you know, this is it. We break up, cool, finish. You cried on your own. You were angry on your own. You took care of yourself. You went to gym. You got your 6-packs. You started to eat healthy. You started to pick up good habits. You started to be social. Or did you cry? Did you stop going to gym? Did you start drinking? Did you start smoking? Did you show your ex how much you were affected? I remember I had a breakup. It was after 1.5 year relationship. Wonderful woman. The breakup was totally my fault. Everything was my fault. She didn't do anything wrong. But after we broke up, I went full on self-development mode. And I took care of myself. I started to go to gym. I started to go meet other women. I started to be social. I started to just live a better life. And when I saw her after 2 months, it was like a miracle. She was looking at me like this. I remember I walked to this cafe. I was with 2 other girls, really beautiful girls. Each one of them was my next girlfriend for 6 months. We were together. And when she saw us, like I remember, it was like she saw a ghost. Because I was looking great, I had great energy, I was laughing, walking in with 2 other girls, you know, I was in a great mood. Now imagine what if I walked to the same cafe with my whole head down, you know, with a cigarette, with a hunchback, sad. That's why I got back together with her, because she saw how amazing I was doing after her. It took about a year until we got back together again, but it was because I really took care of myself. That's what you should do as well. Take care of yourself. Number 6, what does she do after the breakup? That's another thing that determines if she's going to miss you or not. If she starts to party, if she starts to go out drinking, if she starts to self-destruct as well, if she starts to do bad things, yeah, eventually she's going to miss you. But if she goes and finds somebody that is better than you, somebody who is sorted, if she starts to take care of herself, if she starts to go to yoga and Pilates, and if she starts to, I don't know, do something good for herself and live a better quality of life without you, then the chances of her missing you is going to be less as well. So that's it. One more time, I'll read them from the list. Was she financially dependent on you or not? Number 2, how's your relationship? Number 3, what type of person she is? Number 4, how did you guys break up? Number 5, what did you do after the breakup? Number 6, what she did after the breakup? If you want to get your ex back, you see the link under the video in the description. Read my book and consider signing up for my program, because in there I show you step by step what to do to get your ex back. I actually work with you one-on-one how to do it, because this is a very lonely struggle. You have a lot of blind spots and no one can do this alone. That's why watching videos is not enough. You understand the theory, but if you want to be able to implement and systematically do it without making mistakes, you definitely need to get a coach. So if you find this video useful, hit the like button, subscribe, make sure you watch the other videos on this channel as well. This is Ben, I'll see you in the next video.